Happening here, sponsored by First Works, it is time to experience art all around the creative capital. PVD Fest happenings are about to kick off with some free performances that the whole family can enjoy. We love this. And here now this morning to tell us all about them, we welcome Stephanie Fortunato, Director of Providence's Department of Art, Culture, and Tourism, along with Kathleen Pletcher, Executive Artistic Director at First Works. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
It's so nice to see you both. Let's get right to it here, Kathleen, and chat about what exactly the First Works live concert series at Roger Williams Park is all about.
Well, it has been a really exciting summer of free outdoor concerts, and in the next week we have two more. Really been a partnership with Roger Williams Park Conservancy to start up and pilot First Works Live, but partnership is the name of the game in Providence. So long time partner, both Stephanie Fortunato and the Department of Art, Culture, and Tourism. Our work together in PVD Fest is really kind of culminating in the next 2 weeks, 10 days, and we're excited about what we could do this summer in the gorgeous setting of the park with artists from around the world and around the corner, and an incredible audience of families and partners and friends bringing a blanket and enjoying artistry and each other and animating space. And our kind of motto through the pandemic has been experience the arts wherever you are. So there's also almost double the audience on live stream, watching from wherever they are.
Definitely, and let's really talk about what attendees can really expect at these final two performances.
Right, so this Sunday, Thea Hopkins is a guest artist. Her program is in the Roundhouse. She is Wampanoag native, and it's an indigenous program that will be her music, and she's joined by Native American flautist Hawk Henrys, who is really a legend. He creates his flutes with hand tools. And Dawn Dove, a Narragansett Niantic elder, will open the program. So we're really excited about this Sunday at 5 at the Roger Williams Park Boathouse. And then Friday, September 24th, on the eve of what would have been PVD Fest weekend, another PVD Fest summer, fall almost by now, happening. Two free performances at 5 and 8 p.m. by Music from the Soul, Brazilian music tap group that is just outstanding, and also in the way we love to see it work. I think especially from Stephanie's role and leadership is Orlando Hernandez, who is a Providence-based incredible tap dancer, and on our season last summer has joined us. So there will be a week in the schools and then 2 Friday evening Food Truck Fridays in Roger Williams Park.
Outstanding. And Stephanie, we want to talk about what else is happening as part of PVD Fest happenings too.
Yeah, so I mean, there's some amazing things. This has been a different kind of summer for PVD Fest, and as our PVD Fest summer happenings are coming to a close, we're really celebrating the successes. It's been a great opportunity to get people out into the neighborhoods to discover and experience all that Providence has to offer. The historical fantasy of Isak Hopkins is an activist dance opera which reimagines the narrative of Isak Hopkins, and more importantly, it really helps us to think about the future of our community, the future of public space, and the future we leave behind for our children's children. The original production is the culmination of the City of Providence's 2-year Parkist in residency. The House of Glitter has been living in the former home of Isak Hopkins, who was widely known as the first commander-in-chief of the Continental Army, during the American Revolutionary War. More recently, it's become known as his role in the transatlantic slave trade, and this show features dozens of local BIPAC artists who are imagining the untold story of a woman who died during the first voyage of the slave ship Sally, commanded then by Hopkins, and that's on through September 17th. There's also some amazing films from around the world at the Waterfire Art Center. The full schedule of events is available at the PBD Fest website. And the Steelyard and neighbors have put together something really fun, the Sims Ave Summer Camp on September 19th, which is going to be a nostalgic and super fun day of music, giant yard games. There'll be adult tricycle races, Brendan. I'm sure you'll want to get in on that. A petting zoo, and delicious food and drink by some of those neighbors. Some great businesses, ISCO, Revival, New Harvest, Garden of Eve, and more. Well, so we're super excited about these final PBD Fest happenings.
I know that it's been a beyond challenging couple of years for you all, and you've just done a remarkable job continuing to really champion the arts and make sure that these events are accessible any way that they can be. So thank you both for joining us, and good luck with the rest of this.
Oh, thank you. Look forward to seeing you soon.
Absolutely. This segment brought to you by First Works. If you missed any of the performance dates or anything that we just covered, do not worry. You will be able to find them and all of the information on our website, roadshow.com.